Welcome to Immigration Q&A with Attorney Estee. I'm Attorney Estee Aceron Bisnar. I am practicing immigration law, family law, and probate and estate planning here in California, and I'm also licensed to practice law in New York and Philippines. In this segment, I will answer questions about U.S. immigration law. So if you have questions, feel free to email me at attorneyestee@aceronbisnarlaw.com, and I will do my best to answer your questions through this segment. Let's get started with our question for this episode. I received so many inquiries regarding this topic, and two of which came from Mr. Benji C. and Angelica M., both from the Philippines, who are here in the U.S. Here's the question. Attorney Estee, I am here in the U.S. using a tourist visa. I would like to extend my stay in the U.S. What shall I do? Thank you, Benji and Angelica, for your question. You can file an application to extend or change non-immigrant status using Form I-539. This will allow you to prolong your stay, or you can choose to opt for another visa designation. There is a new version of this form since March 22, 2019. With the revision, applicants and co-applicants have to pay now an additional fee of $85 biometrics fee. The filing fee is $370, so the total would be $455. You can pay with a personal check, money order, or cashier's check. Make sure you make your check payable to the U.S. Department of Homeland Security. Along with the completed Form I-539, you have to submit a wide range of requirements. This includes online printed Form I-94. Before, this is attached to your passport, but now it is no longer issued to you. You have to print it online. You will also have to submit copies of the pages of your passport, including the blank pages. You must make sure that your passport is valid for the duration of your extended stay here in the U.S. You must also submit proof of your financial capacity to shoulder your expenses while you are here in the U.S. For example, your bank account statement showing sufficient funds. Or your relative, a U.S. citizen, or legal permanent resident can execute an affidavit of support or Form I-134 and submit proof of their status and financial capacity. Submit a copy of their green card or U.S. passport and their income tax return for the recent year and their most recent W-2 or 1099. Alternatively, your relative sponsor can write a letter to USCIS indicating his or her willingness to support you during your extended stay and submit their recent bank statement showing sufficient funds. You should also write a letter explaining in detail the reason why you want to extend your stay in the U.S. For example, due to the pandemic, you were not able to visit the tourist sites in your list to visit because they are closed. But now they are starting to reopen and you want to maximize your stay here in the U.S. You should also advise the USCIS in your letter that your stay will be temporary and you do not intend to violate your non-immigrant status. Explain that you have strong ties in your home country. For example, your wife or your children are in your home country, or you have your business or employment there, and you have your properties in your home country. You must also add a statement that you will promptly leave the U.S. before the expiration of your authorized stay. If you are employed in your home country, submit evidence to show that your extended stay would not affect your employment there. You can submit a letter from your employer allowing you to have an extended leave of absence and that your extended stay in the U.S. will not adversely affect your current employment. Now, in completing this form, make sure you answer every question and write NA or none whenever necessary. Do not leave the spaces blank. Ideally, you should file the extension at least 45 days prior to the expiry of your authorized stay. Now, if you file this application after the period or too close to the expiry date or beyond your authorized stay, include an explanation that your late filing was due to circumstances beyond your control. The form will ask you about your current immigration status. Since you entered as tourist, then put B2 status. That is reflected in your I-94. So it is really important to print out your I-94 before completing the form. The application will also about the date you intend to leave the U.S. It should be within 6 months from the date of the expiration of your I-94. The application will also ask about your passport. You have to enter your passport country, expiration date, and your passport number. If the expiration date will be during your extended stay, you have to renew it at a consulate of your home country based in the U.S. Your passport should be valid for at least 6 months prior to leaving the U.S. That's it for now. This is an overview of Form I-539, or an application to extend your non-immigrant status. Please remember, this segment is to provide information and general views about U.S. immigration law. This segment is not intended to provide specific legal advice. Every case is different, and so it is always advisable to consult an immigration attorney. You can check out my YouTube channel, Attorney Estee channel, for more information about U.S. immigration law. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, I hope you do so now. And for free consultation, you can email me at attorneyestee@aceronbisnarlaw.com or visit my website at www.aceronbisnarlaw.com. See you in the next episode of the Immigration Q&A with Attorney Estee every first Friday of the month here at Spotlight TV on KSCI TV LA 18. Bye!